Buckle up, because it's time for the Radio Guy live stream with voiceover talent, John Gale.
Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome to a Friday edition of the Radio Guy. I hope you are all doing well. We are here streaming live on Facebook as well as on YouTube. You can check us out on our YouTube channel. We are simulcasting there right now. Just search for the Radio Guy, hit the red subscribe button, and you'll get notifications every single time we load up brand new content. We do voiceover work, live radio broadcast production every single weekday at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, and we want to welcome you to the group. Thank you for being here. If you are involved in radio broadcasting, audio editing, perhaps podcasting, or internet radio streaming, we would love to engage with you today. Make sure you say hi in the comments section below. Let us know where you're watching from, what city, what state, what nation, and we will definitely say hi to you. We're going to get started with our very first audio production today, and we're going to be doing some weathercasts again today. That's right, indeed. I'm a part of the Radio Forecast Network. We're a group of around 80 different voiceover artists, some of us meteorologists, and voice radio over production specialists, I guess you could call us. And we do weathercasts for around 220 radio stations across the United States and all of their day parts. So morning drive, middays, afternoons, evenings, overnights, like six or more forecasts a day for a lot of these stations. And that comes to thousands of weathercasts every single day. We're only going to do around 20 of those today, I promise you. And I've already actually done some before we began. I did some dry reads, because I find that the dry reads are a little bit more boring than the production with the music beds. So we're going to be doing a lot of that today, starting with our very first station on the list in Adobe Audition CS 2020. This is our digital audio workstation, and it has a jingle bed in track 1 for the music bed. We've labeled it WKAL AM. This is a news talk radio station in Rome and Utica, New York, and this weather forecast will be airing today between 3 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on News Talk 1450 WKAL. So we're going to put, 29 seconds on the clock today, and we're going to read the voiceover first for this weathercast, starting at the opener here at the top. You can read along with me. And then since this is airing this afternoon, 3 to 6, we'll be covering the day parts, the evening forecast, Saturday night, probably Sunday morning. And then we will finish up with the close right here at the bottom. 29 seconds on the clock. Let's give her a shot. Let's hit our recorder here in track 2 of Adobe Audition CS 2020. And let's read along with me. Here we go. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast as we head into the evening. A chance of showers early on tonight, becoming mostly cloudy with some light winds out of the west. Our low temperature, a chilly 35. It will be mostly cloudy, gradually becoming sunny on our Saturday, our high reaching 45, with a slight chance of some snow showers Saturday evening, a low of 28. Rain showers on Sunday, a high of 52. That's your latest official 1450. All right, I'm a little long, I can tell you right now. Got a long close and not enough time. So we're going to take off the Sunday day part and shorten up everything else. Let's give her another read. Here we go. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast. As we head into the evening, a chance of showers early on, becoming mostly cloudy with some light winds out of our west. Our chilly low around 35. Mostly cloudy on Saturday, becoming sunny by the afternoon, a high of 44. And a slight chance of some showers overnight Saturday evening, a low of 28. That's your latest official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast. I'm John Gale, 1450 WKAL, more stimulating talk radio. That's the read that we want right there. We'll switch over here to the Adobe Editing large screen view, and we're going to trim out the voiceover for the weathercast using a razor tool here. Just like we used to do with, razor blades and reel-to-reel tape back in the day. This is how we do it. Let's find the front of the forecast. I believe it's right here.
Give her another read.
Yes, it is. You get to recognize these things after a while. We'll trim it right there, highlight and delete everything else. We're going to drag back now the voiceover, the weathercast here for WKAL at the bottom of track 2, and line it up directly underneath the music bed. We're going to unmute the music bed and now bounce down both these audio tracks together as a brand new stereo audio track file here. add some mastering and effects, and let's take a listen. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast. As we head into the evening, a chance of showers early on, becoming mostly cloudy with some light winds out of our west. Our chilly low around 35. Mostly cloudy on Saturday, becoming sunny by the afternoon, a high of 44, and a slight chance of some showers overnight Saturday evening, a low of 28. That's your latest official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast. I'm John Gale, 1450 WKAL, more stimulating talk radio. All right, looks good, and a perfect 30 there for WKAL. We're just going to trim off the end so it triggers right into the next production pretty easily. And we're a little bit over, so I'm going to digitally compress this to a perfect 30. Right now it's at 30.2 seconds, so we want to make it a perfect 30. We're just going to digitally compress this file, not changing the pitch at all, but just the tempo of the voiceover, the whole production here, making it a perfect 30 in the new duration. All right, this guy is ready to be exported to New York, and we're going to move on to our next signal on the list. If you guys are just now tuning in, and you're wondering what's going on, we're doing some live radio broadcast production right here on the Radio Guy. Each and every weekday at 11:30 we do this. And if you have any questions regarding audio production, perhaps radio broadcasting, or any of the equipment, software that we use, you're definitely encouraged to ask questions. We are very friendly, and we'll talk with you. So let's move on to the next signal on the list, WGNZ. This is Fairborn, Ohio, an AM signal. 1110, this is another Christian talk station. 3 to 6 p.m. this forecast will be airing. We're going to go ahead and close out this multi-track template session we just finished for New York and open up a brand new one for WGNZ here. There it is. Track 1 has their music bed. Track 2, you can see my voice highlighting in red in real time right there in the second track. Alrighty, let's put 28 seconds on the clock. Switch again to the forecast view. This one has a long promotional close. There's actually more promotion than there is weather on this forecast. So we need to be done with the weather by about 14 seconds to be able to get all the close in time. Let's give it a shot. Here we go. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening, mostly clear skies tonight, some calm winds out of our northwest, a low temperature of 25. It will be partly sunny on Saturday with a high reaching 53. When your drain lines are clogged, you don't know what to do, call Greenview Plumbing, 937-825-7569. Licensed, bonded, insured. For all your plumbing needs, call 937-825-7569. I'm WGNZ staff weathercaster John Gale. All right, that will work. We're going to call it a one-take Johnny G. That means we got it all in one take, and that's a good thing. Definitely. Here's the start of the forecast. We're going to trim it up here in Adobe Audition CS 2020, the editing view here, let you seeing it up close and personal, the whole production process. We're going to line up this voiceover weathercast to begin right as soon as this music bed stinger in the very front of the music bed begins to fade out. As you can see, it starts out loud, begins to fade. That's where we want to start speaking. All right, we're going to do a little early because we're a little long. So right there is good. Let's bounce down both the tracks together, add the mastering and effects we need, and take a listen. Here we go. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening, mostly clear skies tonight, some calm winds out of our northwest, a low temperature of 25. It will be partly sunny on Saturday with a high reaching 53. When your drain lines are clogged, you don't know what to do, call Greenview Plumbing, 937-825-7569. Licensed, bonded, insured. For all your plumbing needs, call 937-825-7569. I'm WGNZ staff weathercaster John Gale. All right, and that one looks very good. Let's go ahead and trim it out. Trimming it out, and the front side of things as well, so it will trigger right into the music bed here. In this particular case, Control-Shift-E is the shortcut that we need to go ahead and export this file to my E drive as an MP3. It's going to be 44,100 hertz and 16-bit, 128 kilobits per second constant bit rate. And we're going to name it and claim it here, WGNZ AM ADR, overriding yesterday's forecast in my folder. Just going to go right over it, otherwise I'd have a folder full of different ones, and we need the room, so we get rid of each one each day. WGNZ's in the can. Let's go ahead and send it over the internet via FTP right there on time. Good job to Fairborn, Ohio, where it will trigger then this afternoon between 3 and 6. We're going to move on to KULH. KULH is a station in Brookfield, Missouri. This is an FMer. And it's a contemporary Christian radio format. KULH has their own jingle bed, so we're going to open up a multi-track template session behind my head here in Adobe Audition CS 2020. Track 1, the music bed for KULH. In track 2, my voiceover right there, highlighting as you can see. In red in real time, this airs today between 3 and 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll put 28 seconds on the clock. And let's switch to the forecast view. Let you guys read along with me. We're going to start with the open here at the top. And it's airing this afternoon, so we're going to do tonight, Saturday night. And that's probably going to be close to about it. Maybe Sunday morning, and then the close. Here we go. 28 seconds. Let's give her a shot. From the Wave Weather Center, I'm WeatherBug weathercaster John Gale. As we head into the evening, a chance of rain expected tonight. Light winds out of our southeast. A low temperature of 34. A chance of some morning showers on your Saturday. Afternoon thunderstorm is possible. Otherwise, cloudy skies and breezy. A high near 60. A slight chance of some rain showers and thunderstorms Saturday night. Clear skies later on with a low of 39. That's a look at your latest weather information from the Wave Weather Center. All right, and that, my friends, is another one take Johnny G that we like to celebrate. Yes, indeedy. All right, using the razor tool, we're going to trim out the voiceover weathercast from everything else, all that nonsense that we were talking about before. No. And we'll scroll it back, lining it up directly underneath. This one also has a stinger on it. As you can see, it's loud there in the front and begins to get quiet. And we want to start the voiceover as it begins to fade out. Unmute the music bed. We'll bounce down both these audio tracks together. Adding the mastering and effects that we need, let's take a listen to the finished product for KULH. Here we go. Yeah, baby. From the Wave Weather Center, I'm WeatherBug weathercaster John Gale. As we head into the evening, a chance of rain expected tonight. Light winds out of our southeast. A low temperature of 34. A chance of some morning showers on your Saturday. Afternoon thunderstorm is possible. Otherwise, cloudy skies and breezy. A high near 60. A slight chance of some rain showers and thunderstorms Saturday night. Clear skies later on with a low of 39. That's a look at your latest weather information from the Wave Weather Center. All right, and they like to add a little fade here on the end of things, so we're just going to highlight the end of the music bed here and add a quick fade. How do we do that? What we've highlighted there, we go up to our favorites tab and then down to the fade out button. Click that. Boom, shakalaka, boom.
Boom shakalaka.
Yeah, it fades out in real time, just like this. Pretty nice, eh? All right, we'll scroll back to the front end of things and trim off the dead air at the very top. This will actually let it trigger right into the production where it needs to. Control-Shift-E is the shortcut. We're going to name it KULH FM ADR. KULH FM ADR right there. Overriding yesterday's forecast, yes. We will go ahead and find the file we just created, an MP3, and send it on its way to Brookfield, Missouri. Off it goes. On time, good job. We're ready to close this window and move on to KIUL. This is a dry read, one of the ones that I've left. Didn't get to right before we started. I did about 6 forecasts as dry reads. We're going to do this one next. It's for Garden City, Scott City, Sublet, Finney County. This is KIUL AM in western Kansas. 30 seconds on the clock, please. Let's go to the forecast view. You guys can read along with me. Starting with tonight. This airs this evening, 6 to midnight Central Standard Time. Here we go. Here's your western Kansas weather for this evening. Mostly clear skies, some gusting winds out of our south, a low temperature, a chilly 34. It will be mostly sunny on Saturday, very windy with a high reaching 65, and clear skies expected. Saturday evening, still some gusting winds, a low of 26. Sunny on Sunday, our high reaching 55, and clear skies overnight Sunday evening, a low of 30. For your Monday, sunny and a high of 63. From the Weather Center, I'm John Gale. All righty, and Thomas Dutra's in the house. Yes, indeedy, Thomas. Thomas says, John Gale's becoming just like that morning dose of caffeine. Oh, I wish I were. I wish I were caffeine. Today, I've got my very own mug of Joe with my I support Israel. Yes, I do. I'm a supporter of Israel. And I've got my great mug from Israel, actually, with the Star of David all the way around it. Pretty sweet looking mug. It's got a black handle and a black interior. with the flag symbol going all around it. I love it, and it's full of some sugar cookie creamer today. Yeah, I got a little sweet tooth, I have to admit. All right, let's take a look at where this forecast begins. I believe it is right here. I might be mistaken, but we're going to guess it. We're going to guess that that's correct. We may be wrong. Let's find out here. Okay, anytime you want to scroll back cursor, thank you very much. Starting with tonight. I knew I was wrong. I knew it. No, I thought I was right. All right, there we go. Just deleting the rest of that. Come on now, guys. Do what you need to do. Here we go. Here's our forecast. Let's bounce it down. Add the mastering and effects. Let's listen. Here's your Western Kansas weather for this evening. Mostly clear skies, some gusting winds out of our south, a low temperature, a chilly 34. Yes. It will be mostly sunny on Saturday, very windy with a high reaching 65, and clear skies expected. Saturday evening, still some gusting winds, a low of 26. Sunny on Sunday, our high reaching 55, and clear skies overnight. Sunday evening, a low of 30. For your Monday, sunny and a high of 63. From the Weather Center, I'm John Gale. All right, that looks pretty good. A perfect 30. We need to go ahead and trim off the ends and make sure that we didn't go over a little bit we might have. Let's go to the time and pitch shift feature and we'll look and see here. Yeah, we're about 0.2 of a second off, so we'll compress that, and it is ready to be exported to KIUL-AM. Yes, indeed. KIUL-AMEV for evening edition. Overriding yesterday's forecast, we will now send it on its way as an MP3 over the FTP to their radio computer, their automation computer, and it will trigger tonight. Between 6 and midnight, another dry read coming your way next. KKGM, this is Dallas and Fort Worth, Texas, 16:30 a.m., 20 seconds on the clock. This one airs today between 3 and 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Here we go. Dead close on this one. From the 1630 KKGM WeatherBug Weather Center, as we head into the evening, a slight chance of some showers after midnight, becoming mostly cloudy. Our low temperature around 60 degrees with some gusting winds overnight. Partly sunny skies on our Saturday, a beautiful day, a high reaching 81. I didn't like that. One more read, please. From the 1630 KKGM WeatherBug Weather Center, as we head into the evening, a slight chance of some showers after midnight, mostly cloudy skies with some gusting winds. Our low temperature around 60. It will be partly sunny on Saturday, still very windy with a high reaching 81, and clear Saturday night, a low of 52. All right, that's the one that we want right there. Let's go ahead and trim out everything else. Bounce her down to her own new stereo audio track here. Looks like there might be a little popping of something going on there. We shall see. We will understand it better by and by. Here we go. Let's take a listen. From the 1630 KKGM. We need to add our mastering there. Let's one more. There we go. From the 1630 KKGM WeatherBug Weather Center, as we head into the evening, a slight chance of some showers after midnight, mostly cloudy skies with some gusting winds. Our low temperature around 60. It will be partly sunny on Saturday, still very windy with a high reaching 81, and clear Saturday night, a low of 52. All right, looks good. We're a little shy of our 20. We're going to go ahead and bounce that further out to just about 0.2 of a second over here. So we're going to change the current duration, the new duration, to a 20. The current duration, 19.883. We need to make it a perfect 20. There it is. Boom, shakalaka, boom. Boom, shakalaka, boom.
Boom shakalaka.
Yes, boom, shakalaka. Thank you, Brett Allen. All right, exporting that file now to KKGM. We're going to name it and save it to my E drive, which is a solid state SSD drive. Love it. Little 5 terabyte internal drive that I love. It's noiseless, no motors, and it's faster than Snot, and I like that because Snot can be pretty fast, you know? On time, good job. We're going to move on to the next production on the list on this Radio Guy forecast. Glad you're watching today. Make sure you comment, give us some thumbs up, let us know where you're watching from. We want to engage with you guys. WTBH is up next. This is Tampa Bay, Florida area. Joyful Sounds Radio 91.5 FM. Christian station airing between 6 and midnight tonight. Let's go ahead and close out this template here in Adobe Audition CS 2020. Open up a brand new one for WTBH Florida. There in track 1, we've got their music bed right here. In track 2, my voiceover starting right there in red in real time. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's see what we've got. You guys can read along with me with the forecast view. Here we go. I'm John Gale with your WTBH forecast for tonight. Mostly clear skies, some calm winds, our low temperature around 60. It will be sunny and beautiful on Saturday. Calm winds out of the northeast, a high reaching 82. And mostly clear skies Saturday evening, a low of 62. Sunny again on Sunday, a beautiful day, a high of 84. Clear skies Sunday evening, a low of 62. And that's your latest forecast from 91.5 FM. I'm John Gale for Joyful Sounds Radio. Runs faster than snot. Rim shot. I need a little rim shot. I would agree with you, Jim. Hey, Jake, I'm sorry. Jake Leonard. Jake Leonard's in the house. We want to welcome Jake. Jake, are you a new viewer to the radio guy? Jake Leonard. I don't know. Perhaps we've met before. I'm not sure. We're going to go ahead and, let's see, find the end of that. Looks good. Unmute the music bed and bounce down both these audio files together, the voiceover and the music bed, and add some mastering and effects. You can see this really long, let me switch to that view because you guys can't see anything. You can see that very long music bed. They gave me a 60. We only need a 30, so we're going to trim that here in a second and add a fade before we send it off, but let's listen to what we have. I'm John Gale with your WTBH forecast for tonight. Mostly clear skies, some calm winds, our low temperature around 60. It will be sunny and beautiful on Saturday. Calm winds out of the northeast, a high reaching 82, and mostly clear skies Saturday evening, a low of 62. Sunny again on Sunday, a beautiful day, a high of 84. Clear skies Sunday evening, a low of 62, and that's your latest forecast from 91.5 FM. I'm John Gale for Joyful Sounds Radio. Ah, yes, indeed. And Jake, yeah, you've been here before. I knew I recognized your face from your avatar there. Jake Leonard. Been on here a few times, he said, between Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for supporting YouTube. I appreciate that. If you guys haven't already, make sure you go over there, subscribe to us. You can just real quick do a search for the radio guy. You'll see my smiling face. Click on the channel, hit the red subscribe, and you'll help us there grow that channel. We're up to about 65. We have like 500 folks who follow us on Facebook, but we're trying to gain some subs on YouTube. And the way we do that is by getting folks to head on over there and help us out and spread the word, right? Here we go. We are going to move on. This signal is all ready to be exported to, or the production is ready to be exported to the signal. WTBH FM EV is in the can. Going to overwrite this file and send it on its way to Chiefland, Florida. Off it goes via FTP over the internet. On time, good job. We can move on now to our next signal on the list, which is located in Louisiana. Ferndale, Louisiana, to be exact. It's a dry read for them. We'll close out this template here for TBH and open up a dry template that just has some denoise and some mastering on my microphone here in real time here in this track 1. All right, here we go. 4 p.m. rather to 6 a.m. for Natchez, Louisiana. Let's see what we've got. Natchez, Louisiana. Reset the clock. 30 seconds, please. WTYJ, WMIS. Oh, flip to the forecast view. You guys can read along. Here we go. From the WTYJ WMIS Weather Lab overnight, mostly clear skies expected. Some light winds out of our northeast, becoming southeast after midnight. A low temperature around 55. Sunny on Saturday, a beautiful day, but a bit breezy, a high reaching 78. And partly cloudy skies expected Saturday evening, still some gusting winds, a low of 62. Mostly sunny on Sunday with a high reaching 72. This is John Gale reporting. All right, looks good there. We're going to find the front of the forecast. That's what we call, guys, a one-take Johnny G. Yes, indeedy, we celebrate those. We're going to bounce down this voiceover to Adobe Audition, a new stereo audio file track. Add some mastering and compression. Let's listen to finished product. From the WTYJ WMIS Weather Lab overnight, mostly clear skies expected. Some light winds out of our northeast, becoming southeast after midnight. A low temperature around 55. Sunny on Saturday, a beautiful day, but a bit breezy, a high reaching 78. And partly cloudy skies expected Saturday evening, still some gusting winds, a low of 62. Mostly sunny on Sunday with a high reaching 72. This is John Gale reporting. All right, looks good there. We're going to just trim off the edge. Look to the front. Trim off that as well so it triggers right into it. And this guy is ready to be exported to Louisiana. We're just going to name it and save it as an MP3. WTYJ FM ADR, overriding yesterday's forecast. Switch views here. You can see me find it here in my E drive, and off it goes via FTP over the internet to Louisiana. On time, good job. We can move on from Louisiana to Cincinnati, Ohio. WGRI is up next. WGRI is an AM signal. Christian News Talk, AM 1050. We're going to open up a brand new template for them that includes their jingle bed in track 1 for the music and my voiceover here in track 2. 24 seconds on the clock. Switch to the forecast view. Again, airing between 6 and midnight tonight. Let's give this puppy a shot. Here we go. From the Inspiration 1050 WeatherBug Center for tonight, mostly clear skies, some calm winds out of our northwest, a low temperature, chilly 29 degrees. It will be mostly cloudy on Saturday, our high only reaching 55, with a chance of some showers and rain likely. Yeah, rain is showers, isn't it? Isn't rain showers the same thing as just regular showers? I think it is. Reset the clock, do her again, here we go. From the Inspiration 1050 WeatherBug Center for tonight, mostly clear skies, some calm winds out of our northwest, a chilly low of 29 degrees. It will be mostly cloudy on Saturday, our high only reaching 55, with a slight chance of some rain showers overnight Saturday evening, gusting winds, and a low of 48. More rain is expected on our Sunday afternoon and sunny skies afterwards, a high of 59. Don't need Sunday's day part at all. From the Inspiration 1050 WeatherBug Center, I'm John Gale. We're going to try that and do some trimming. Do some fancy editing on this one. Let's find the front of the forecast. Switch to the Adobe editing view here and let you see it. Trim off. You can see I added another day part I didn't need. Wasn't really paying much attention to what I was doing. Unfortunately, that is the case a lot of the times for me. And a low of 48. Right there, low of 48. That's what we'll do. Low of 48. Trim, delete. Pull this back over here. Zoom in a little tighter, guys. Come on now. Looks good there. You see the front of things here. Let's trim a little bit tighter here as well. Now we'll grab both of these tracks since we clipped them. We're going to grab the arrow tool here. Scroll back here to the files. Grab both of them like that and drag back all the way. There we go. Unmute the music bed. And then on the ends here, I didn't trim off my end here. Go back to our razor tool, trim right here, and we're ready to roll. All right, yeah, because that's got to be a 24, 25. Let's go ahead and bounce her down. Bounce down both those audio files together to a brand new stereo track. Add the mastering and effects. Let's listen. Here we go. From the Inspiration 1050 WeatherBug Center for tonight, mostly clear skies, some calm winds out of our northwest, a chilly low of 29 degrees. It will be mostly cloudy on Saturday, our high only reaching 55, with a slight chance of some rain showers overnight Saturday evening, gusting winds, and a low of 48. From the Inspiration 1050 WeatherBug Center, I'm John Gale. All right, yeah, that looks good, and they got a nice little trailing fade out there of that last sting of their music, which is cool. And Frank Izzo said the coolest thing. He said, make sure you put "the" in the search term of the radio guy on YouTube. Absolutely, Frank, and thank you for doing that. Frank's awesome. We'll give you the Mexican fanfare there. Yeah, you got to make sure you say the radio guy, and there's even several of those as well. So make sure you see me, my smiling face. Radio guy isn't going to do it. The radio guy. All right, so we're ready to send this puppy off to, let's see, WGRI, Cincinnati, Ohio. Going to name it and send it first to my eDrive, saving it as an MP3, 100 hertz, 16 kilobytes. And overriding, I know that's kind of a low bit rate, a low, what do you call it? Yeah, to save it as, but that's what we need to do because some of the stations, their computer systems are lower and they require that. It actually can't hear much of a difference, especially in AM radio on that. WHKO is up next. HKO is an urban signal for Dayton, Ohio, part of the Cox Radio Broadcasting Group. We're going to open up a pre-created multi-track template session for them that includes their jingle bed here in track 1, my voiceover in track 2 of our DAW, our digital audio workstation. This forecast airs tonight between 6 and midnight. 30 seconds on the clock, please. We'll switch to the forecast view. We like to dance along with this jingle here in a second. You'll hear what I mean. Let's record our voiceover first. From the 24-hour Miami Valley Weather Center for tonight, mostly clear skies, some calm winds out of our northeast. That's not northeast, northwest. One more. From the 24-hour Miami Valley Weather Center for tonight, mostly clear skies, some calm winds out of our northwest. A low temperature, a chilly 26 degrees. It will be partly sunny on Saturday, light winds out of our southeast, and a high reaching 53. There will be a chance of some showers early on Saturday evening, a low of 46, and some rain likely on Sunday as well, breezy with a high reaching 57. That's your Dayton area forecast from the WeatherBug Weather Center. I'm John Gale. All right, that's the read that we want. Now we'll switch over here to the Adobe Editing Large Screen View and find the front of the forecast right there. Trim out everything else. Drag this back. Unmute the music bed. Bounce down both these audio files together as one. Add the mastering and effects. Let's dance along with WHKO's very cool weather music bed. From the 24-hour Miami Valley Weather Center for tonight, mostly clear skies and calm winds out of our northwest. A low temperature, a chilly 26 degrees. It will be partly sunny on Saturday, light winds out of our southeast, and a high reaching 53. There will be a chance of some showers early on Saturday evening, a low of 46, and some rain likely on Sunday as well, breezy with a high reaching 57. That's your Dayton area forecast from the WeatherBug Weather Center. I'm John Gale. Yes, you are, Johnny G. There's none other like you. That's what gets my blood going on a Friday. On a Friday production day here on the Radio Guy, doing a little dance to WHKO. Oh, my goodness. Trimming it up, and we're going to send it on its way. That sounded good to urban station WHKO. Dayton, Ohio. Used to work for that organization, Cox Radio Broadcasting. Worked for HIO for a couple of years. Gonna name it here and send it on its way. Overriding yesterday's forecast, we'll find it. And there it is. Okay, off she goes. FTP button. Over the internet. On time. Good job. Going to move on to Cincinnati right down the street. WCVX is up next. And WCVX has their own jingle bed as well. Opening up that multi-track template session. Track 1, the music bed. Track 2, my voiceover. Highlighting in red this forecast airing tonight between 6 and midnight Eastern Standard Time. Christian News Talk 1160. 30 seconds on the clock. Hamilton County, Claremont. This is Cincinnati, Blue Ash, Sharonville, and Forest Park, Ohio. Forecast view. Here we go. From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center for tonight, mostly clear skies, calm winds out of our northwest, a low of 29 degrees. It will be mostly cloudy on Saturday, our high only reaching 55, with a slight chance of some showers overnight Saturday evening, gusting winds, and a low of 48. More rain on your Sunday afternoon, a high of 59. This weather has been brought to you by Ketmoy, providing design, printing, and promotion services, 513-867-8800. From the Christian Talk 1160 Weatherbug Center, I'm John Gale. And we're way too long. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Let's do it again. Here we go. From the Christian Talk 1160 Weatherbug Center for tonight, mostly clear skies, some calm winds out of the northwest, a chilly low of 29. Mostly cloudy skies expected on Saturday, a high of 55, with a chance of showers overnight Saturday evening, gusting winds, and a low of 48. More rain Sunday afternoon, a high of 59. This weather has been brought to you by Ketmoy, providing design, printing, and promotion services. 513-867-8800. From the Christian Talk 1160 Weatherbug Center, I'm John Gale. That'll work, pig. That'll do, pig. Here's the front of the fort. You guys remember that movie, Babe? Great movie about a guy who adopts a pig, and he says, that'll do, pig. Pig won all these contests because he was like an amazing pig. I don't even remember the whole movie, but it was great. Bouncing down both these audio files together as one. I got a little pop here, it looks like, at the 22-second mark. What is that? Providing design printing. Let's go in here and just pull that. Providing. Just drag that down just like that. Oh, come on now. There we go. Providing design printing. Perfect. Let's go ahead. Trim it up. Oh, looks like we're over 30. A hair, maybe. No, I think I just accidentally trimmed a little bit too tight there. Yep, I did. Trim that off. Up to the effects tab. Time and pitch and stretch and pitch. We're at 30.5, and we need it to be a 30. Apply. Here we go. From the Christian Talk 1160 Weatherbug Center for tonight, mostly clear skies, some calm winds out of the northwest, a chilly low. It doesn't appear that we added our mastering. One more. From the Christian Talk 1160 Weatherbug Center for tonight, mostly clear skies, some calm winds out of the northwest, a chilly low of 29. Mostly cloudy skies expected on Saturday, a high of 55, with a chance of showers overnight Saturday evening, gusting winds, and a low of 48. More rain Sunday afternoon, a high of 59. This weather has been brought to you by Ketmoy, providing design, printing, and promotion services. 513-867-8800. From the Christian Talk 1160 Weatherbug Center, I'm John Gale. All right, looks good there. Let me just do real quick here. All right. We are going to copy and paste the file name in here. WCVX is all ready to roll in the can. Let's name it and claim it, override it, and send it on its way via FTP to Cincinnati. Off it goes. On time. Good job. And we can move on. There's our YouTube channel right there, guys. If you haven't already seen it, this is, let me show you the YouTube verse that we live in here. Let's go to my channel. Here we go, the Radio Guy. We're up to 67 subscribers today. Woohoo! Thank you very much for that. And I think Frank Izzo put us over the top there. We'll put the YouTube channel link here in the Facebook stream comments, so you guys can click that if you haven't already and join in on the fun there. WPLK is up next, a Palatka, Florida signal, nostalgia station, East Central, I believe it's Florida. WPLK is an AM 800 and FM 98.3 out there in Palatka, Florida. Putnam County, St. John's Flagler. And this one airs tonight between 6 and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 30 seconds, please, on the clock. Here we go. From the WPLK Weatherbug Weather Center for tonight, partly cloudy skies, some calm winds out of our northeast, and some patchy fog expected by morning. Our low temperature around 64. That fog will burn off on Saturday by around 8 a.m., becoming mostly sunny with a high reaching 81. Mostly clear skies Saturday evening, a low of 65. I'm John Gale from the station that plays everything, WPLK 898.3 Palatka. And that, my friends, yes indeed, it's a one-take Johnny G. Celebrate, celebrate, dance to the music. Here we go. We're just going to trim it up and send it on its way here in a second. Let's first bounce it down with this music track combined, adding the mastering and effects. Let's listen. From the WPLK WeatherBug Weather Center for tonight, partly cloudy skies, some calm winds out of our northeast, and some patchy fog expected by morning. Our low temperature around 64. That fog will burn off on Saturday by around 8 a.m., becoming mostly sunny with a high reaching 81. Mostly clear skies Saturday evening, a low of 65. I'm John Gale from the station that plays everything, WPLK 898.3 Palatka. And that works perfect there. Go ahead and trim it up and send it on its way to Florida. I wish I were being sent on the way to Florida. That would be nice too. WPLK, gonna name it here and save it as an MP3, overwrite yesterday's forecast, find it here in my eDrive and send it to Palatka. Off it goes, on time, good job, and we are ready to move on. Yes, we are. We're moving on to KIMX. This is Cheyenne, Wyoming. Laramie and Cheyenne, a CHR station. Dual read here for two different cities, two different forecasts combined into one. That's how we do it here on the Radio Guy, starting our recorder. In track 2, my voiceover highlighting in red. In track 1, the music bed for KIMX. This airs today between 4 and midnight. Let's put 26 seconds on the clock. Switch to the forecast view. Here we go. Oh my. High wind warning. Yes. 45, 26, 29. All right, we've got tonight. 26, 29, 37, 29, 21, 7, 30, that's 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's too many degrees difference here. We'll do these separately. Here we go. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming, for Laramie tonight, a high wind warning in effect with a chance of some snow, a low of 26. Windy and more snow likely on your Saturday, a high of 29, and mostly clear Saturday evening, a low of 19. For Cheyenne tonight, that high wind warning continues with a low of 29. Windy with a chance of some snow on your Saturday, a high of 37. Mostly clear Saturday night. No, we got way too much weather going on here. Let's see how we can do this. Chance of snow, windy, sunny. 37. And the upper, we'll say upper 20s to mid 30s. That's how we'll say it. One more read. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming, for Laramie and for Cheyenne tonight, a weather window. How about a bishi baby who? When is that till? The 15th, which is Monday? Saturday night. Saturday night. All right, one more read. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern southeastern, one more. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming, for Laramie and for Cheyenne tonight, a high wind warning in effect until Saturday evening. Otherwise, a chance of snow and windy this evening, a low in the upper 20s. Windy with some snow likely on your Saturday, a high in the upper 20s to mid 30s. And mostly clear and windy Saturday evening, a low of 21. I'm John Gale from Wyoming's #1 hit music station. All right, that one will work. That one will work. Yes, it will. Let's switch to the Adobe Editing large screen view. Find the front of the forecast right here. Trim it out from everything else. Scroll this back and line it up directly underneath the music bed as the stinger begins to fade. That's where we want the voiceover to begin right there. Unmute the music bed, bounce down both these tracks together as one, adding the mastering and effects. Let's listen. Here we go. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming, for Laramie and for Cheyenne tonight, a high wind warning in effect until Saturday evening. Otherwise, a chance of snow and windy this evening, a low in the upper 20s. Windy with some snow likely on your Saturday, a high in the upper 20s to mid 30s, and mostly clear and windy Saturday evening, a low of 21. I'm John Gale from Wyoming's #1 hit music station. All right, that looks good for KIMX. We're just going to trim off the fade. Frank says he's in Venice, Florida now. I wish I were in Venice, Florida right now. He says he does not miss the upstate New York cold weather. You know it, my friend. Got a friend who grew up in Rochester, and good friend, John Kowalski is his name. Good Polish heritage there. We're going to go ahead, and he just, he enjoys going back and visiting, that's for sure. He is definitely at heart, he is a New Yorker for sure. KIMX is in the can. We're going to name this here. Overriding yesterday's forecast, we're going to find that and send it on its way to Wyoming. And now we can move on to their sister station, KHAT. Same forecast, obviously. Laramie and Cheyenne, the dual read that we just did for them. But, of course, a different format, different jingle bed. Starting our recorder there in track 2 of Adobe Audition. 4 to midnight tonight. Again, same read. A little bit shorter, 24 seconds on the clock. Here we go. You guys can read along with me if you'd like. This is the dual read, Laramie up top, Cheyenne the bottom. We're combining them. Here we go. From the New Country 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie and for Cheyenne tonight, a high wind warning in effect until Saturday evening. Otherwise, this evening, a chance of snow and windy, a low in the upper 20s. Windy on your Saturday with some snow likely, a high in the upper 20s to the mid-30s, and mostly clear and windy Saturday evening, a low of 21. From New Country 96.7, I'm John Gale. Have a great night. He worked, okay, he worked for Talk 1300 in Albany. No, he did not. He's not a radio guy. I'm sorry. John Kowalski. There's probably lots of Kowalskis there in New York for sure, but no, John is not a radio guy. That would be crazy. If he were a radio guy, he would have destroyed radio. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, John. We'll switch to the Adobe editing view here. This is a donut. Lining it up directly in the middle here, in between the two stings, is where we want to be. Zoom in real tight here. Let's see exactly where we are. Looks good there. Unmute the music bed. Let's look at the very end. We can go back just a hair more, just like that. All right, bounce down both these audio files together, adding the mastering and effects. Let's listen to KHAT Radio, Wyoming. From the New Country 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie and for Cheyenne tonight, a high wind warning in effect until Saturday evening. Otherwise, this evening, a chance of snow and windy, a low in the upper 20s. Windy on your Saturday with some snow likely, a high in the upper 20s to the mid-30s, and mostly clear and windy Saturday evening, a low of 21. From New Country 96.7, I'm John Gale. Have a great night. Love that jingle. It's just a great one. All right, we're going to zoom in here real tight and take off some of the fade. And all right, here just a millisecond of nothingness. Control-Shift-E is the shortcut to save this to my E drive. As an MP3, we'll name it KHAT FM EV. Overriding yesterday's forecast. Looking for it here in the E drive. We will send it on its way to Laramie and Cheyenne, Wyoming. Off it goes via FTP. On time, good job. We can move on to KMAR. KMAR is in Winsboro, Louisiana, part of Franklin County there. We'll go ahead and find the music bed for them in a multi-track template session in Adobe Audition CS 2020, our digital audio workstation. Put 24 seconds on the clock. This one airs this evening on KMAR on this Friday night. Let's see what we've got. Look at the forecast view. You guys can read along with me, starting with this evening. Here we go. Let's wait until the lawnmower man decides to move on a little bit. Here we go. In the KMAR Weather Center, here's your Friday evening forecast for tonight. Mostly clear skies, some calm winds out of our north and northeast, becoming southeast later on. A low around 52. Mostly, I'm not recording. That helps. One more read. Yeah, I know that was a bad one. In the KMAR Weather Center, here's your Friday evening forecast for tonight. Mostly clear skies, some calm winds out of our north and northeast, a low temperature around 52. It will be mostly sunny and gusty on Saturday, a high reaching 77, and partly cloudy skies overnight Saturday evening, still a bit windy with a low of 61. That's a look at your KMAR weather. All right, that one looks pretty good right there. Let's go ahead and trim it out. Switch to the Adobe Editing large screen view here and show you where we need to place this. Unmute the music bed. You can see this jingle bed begins to fade down right there. That's where the voiceover needs to start. Zoom in right there. Looks good. We'll raise up my voice just a hair on this one. Bouncing down both these audio files together as one, adding some mastering and effects. Let's take a listen. Finished product here for KMAR. Here we go. In the KMAR Weather Center, here's your... That fade out was way too long. Way too long. We're going to go way back on that one. I thought that was it. It's not. Okay. Yeah, we'll go back a little bit more. One more. Bounce down. There we go. In the KMAR Weather Center, here... It's still not right. It's still too long. I wonder why I did that so far down. In the KMAR Weather Center, here's your Friday evening forecast for tonight. Mostly clear skies, some calm winds out of our north and northeast, a low temperature around 52. It will be mostly sunny and gusty on Saturday, a high reaching 77, and partly cloudy skies overnight Saturday evening, still a bit windy with a low of 61. That's a look at your KMAR weather. All right, that looks good right there. We'll trim it up and find the front of things. Trim that off and Control-Shift-E. We're gonna shortcut that and send it on its way to thank you for the thumbs up. I greatly appreciate that. It does sound good. KMAR is in the can. Let's go ahead, send it as an MP3 on its way to Louisiana. And off it goes over the internet through the woods. Hey, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to us like Frank Izzo did. We would love to have you join us there. You can subscribe to us by doing a real quick search on YouTube, which I've actually placed right above the comments below here. In Facebook Live, you'll see the link to The Radio Guy on YouTube. Once you find my channel, you can click on the red subscribe button, and you'll get notifications every single time we load up brand new content to the live stream. And check us out on other social media sites, because we are now placing some behind-the-scenes photos on Instagram, the.radio guy. Check us out there as well. Guys, we're going to do it again on, Monday morning at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you tune in to tnnradio.com over the weekend. Sunday between 4 and 8 p.m. we'll be doing a shift there that I voice track, so make sure you listen. If you like country music, it's a great radio station, internet radio station to listen to, tnnradio.com. We'll see you guys on Monday. God bless you. Take care. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I. Bye-bye.